Welcome, my fellow nice guy enthusiasts. This is See You Next Time. Today, we're taking a little stroll through the bowels of Reddit Nice Guys, and we're going to kick off with a poem. But before we do, why not take this opportunity to like, comment, and subscribe? Maybe send me thousands of pounds in cash in non-sequential, unmarked notes. Enjoy.
Why don't women want nice guys? That's what I want to know. Why did I choose to be that everywhere I go? I don't want to be nice, that much as a fact. I want to have me a woman, but I don't have that. Women don't like nice, and that much is for sure. They only want the mean type, the type that is not pure. I've been single way too long, with no end in sight. It seems like girls don't want good guys, and that just is not right. I'd love to write my woman a poem and tell her what I feel. I'd write a poem just for her, and that is just the deal. I'd make it known I love her so much I want her to be my wife. I'd want her to spend all of her time being in my life.
When the nice guy loses his patience, the devil shivers.
No worries. Question.
Question. Question. Question. Question. Question. Question. Question. Question. Question. Question.
Question. What kind of bear is best?
If you had the keys to a pristine, rare Ferrari, would you just trade the keys for another mystery set of keys?
You know, I don't know. Having a pristine Ferrari, especially a vintage one if possible, is something I've always wanted. But I love a mystery. I would want to know what the other keys were for. I suppose I'd have a serious internal conflict about deciding.
So, you'd risk losing a multi-million-dollar Ferrari for keys to you don't know what? Could be a rusty 98 Civic. That's insane. There's almost nothing to gain. A more rare Ferrari. And this is the problem. Cool. Well, good chat. All right. Let's play a game. What is your minimum standards to consider dating a guy? Minimum height, minimum income, minimum education, age range, obese or no, single or married. And I will reveal something fascinating at the end. Hangs dating to marry though.
That's quite a bit of stakes to put on a text game.
It's 6 small answers. I'll do it.
All right.
I asked you first.
Okay. Height 5'4", because I guess I'd prefer them not to be shorter than me. Minimum income doesn't really matter to me, as I was raised to always keep finances separate. I don't particularly desire someone who's always asking me for money, as I've done that before. Minimum education, either in or done with bachelor's or trade school, if they have some sort of path in mind and are making strategy towards it. Age range, 20 to 40-ish maybe. Obese, I prefer someone at least as fit as me, obviously single. It really all just hinges on whether or not I enjoy spending time with him and he makes me laugh and treats me well.
So you don't mind paying 80% of the rent in a 1-bedroom apartment forever? Want to revise and be honest about income? We both know it matters. Your social lying is transparent. 10k a year? A part-time McDonald's fry guy for 12k?
Fine, I'd prefer someone who can at least go 50-50 on all things with me. I wouldn't like 80% of the rent forever, but 50% for some time in the apartment would be alright while we both build savings. And I don't shame professions of any kind, I was raised better than that.
Don't worry, most women do this. Lie and say it doesn't matter. Cool, that's fine, nothing wrong with that.
I was raised to believe you shouldn't shame anyone's profession or what they make, because you have no idea what their situation is, and you can't demand a service from someone while continuously degrading those who perform it.
How many kids do you want? Do you want everyone to have their own bedroom?
I don't really want any at all. I'm not a parenting type.
I have done these questions with over 200 girls at least. I don't want any kids either.
You literally have the lowest standards of any girl I've ever asked. Maybe the most realistic, though, 'cause the point is, most girls' standards are bananas, and the guy they want basically doesn't exist. I really just want someone who is equal to me, and is nice and funny and caring and supportive. That's the kind of person I am. Girls don't want equals, they want superior. This is universal. Nah, I'd like an equal. No, you don't. You want a man taller, smarter, older, which is normal. Men will date down, women don't. I don't mind my man older, sure. I like to learn and they can teach me stuff, it's great. But no matter who I date, the exchange of knowledge can be reciprocal. And I don't care if a man is taller than me or not. Really not one of the things that make me decide, oh, no way I'll talk to him. It's okay to acknowledge basic biology. You prefer it though, men don't care. If all things were equal between two men, but one was 5'10" and one was 5 foot, who would you choose? Everything is equal. They both make me laugh equally as much. They're both equally as smart. They're both equally just as kind. Yep, same face and name, same car. One 5 foot, one 6 foot. Big reveal. We are laughing at the cope to sound politically correct. Just answer. Well, as I said, I'd prefer someone at least my height. If you really wanted to make it impossible to decide, you'd have made the first one 5'4". Also, if they have the same face, there's no way they're not related, and I don't want to deal with that mess. Right, women want superiors, so I said. Why argue with me when I'm right? Well, you didn't really read through my first answer enough to know how to actually make the decision difficult for me, so... He has to be your height, don't you see? Men don't care about we actually don't matter that. I did. Women prefer men who are better than them in multiple measure. Jesus, that was hard to get across. So, would you have no preference between a woman who was 6'10" and a woman who was 5'6", but otherwise both the same? No! Zero preference! But I know women do, so I pursue the one who's more likely to be open to me. Here's why I asked about the Ferrari. There are 5 times more women on dating apps than men. Men swipe right 45%. Women swipe right less than 5% of the time, even though there are 5 times more guys. Fascinating. Wrote that wrong. Here's why I asked about the Ferrari. There are 5 times more men on dating apps than women. Most men on dating apps don't get more than a match a week or month. If a guy gets 5 matches in 1 week, or a girl messages him first, he is in the top 1% of the app. Women are all competing for the same guys. Women find 80% of all men unattractive and below average in looks. All right, and this matters to me why? I guess it doesn't, except you're a girl on a dating app. My barbecue is here now and I'm getting ready to relax outside and watch movies. Competition doesn't really matter to me. If I like a person and it's reciprocated, we spend time together, want to be together, then that's that. I really and truly don't care. Also, I don't just like men, so... I own a glamping resort, here's a picture. Cool. Bet you take good care of it, good for you. Well, I built it. It's not even done. I can see that, but I bet you take good care of what's there anyway. Very cool. Sort of, I guess. Huh? And here's a spot-on comment from the Cheese Master. Hey, you're not confirming my biases. Let me rephrase and make you confirm it. Nah, you're wrong. I know way more about how women as a whole think. See, I use these statistics that you can't possibly refute. Also, I have 0 preferences for a partner for some reason, as long as she's hot. That's the SparkNotes version of the guy. And what's more, even if these stats are all backed up and solid, why bring it up? It's like talking to a sentient, fresh and fit or whatever podcast, and they're dull and repetitive enough as it is. Sometimes even the devil on my shoulder asks, "What the fuck are you doing?"
About me. Not a feminist. I can do equal, and I can do chivalry, but I can't do both. Either I open the door for you all the time, or I open it half the time. Looking for an adult human female who knows her own mind and takes responsibility for her actions.
So this fella's from Bristol, and I've been to Bristol, and I've opened doors for men and for women in Bristol. And do you know what struck me about opening those doors? Absolutely sod all. What is it about opening doors that triggers nice guys? Hey, what's up? Hey, John, I'm sorry we haven't found a good time to go on a date, but I've actually been seeing someone else for a little bit, and it's been going really well. I'd like to see where it goes, so I'm not sure going on a date with you right now would be fair to you.
Ew.
That's a better response than I was expecting, lol.
You're kind of a floozy, but I'm way better than that other guy. I don't know him, but in every metric measurable, I'm better. So go ahead.
Wow, okay. In that case, I'm really glad I never went out with you. Have a nice life.
I'm sure he got to date you since he has way too much time to text you, so he's the convenient option. Oh, that's not arrogant. That's fact. Ha! Whatever you gotta tell yourself.
Why are you being mean? Do you need to put other people down that you don't even know to feel better about yourself? I really hope you turn a corner and realise life isn't out to get you. I could type out all the ways you're wrong in your assumptions, but I think you're too stuck in your own head to listen or believe me. I'm really sorry you feel the way you do, and I hope you can learn to be a kind and forgiving person.
Got to go. Big day tomorrow. Probably won't have time to text or talk because, you know, making money and being important.
Yes, the guy's a dickhead and all ego, bluster and self-indulgence, but he gets serious points from me for using the word floozy. Fantastic.
When the nice guy gets tired of being mistreated, that's when society should be afraid. Because that's when they'll make an edgy statement with a joker picture and then get back to doing nothing.
As we escape the clutches of those terrifyingly nice guys once again, it brings to mind tales of internet yesteryear, where men were men, women were men, and children were Chris Hansen's staff. And remember, most importantly, the bewilderingly beautiful, if barbaric, girl in my head calmly suggests that if you need to make an apology for your conduct with pubescent fans, remember to bring your ukulele.
At least you're having fun. But what do I know? Fuck me, right?
Say.
You?
Next.
Time